Welcome back. Now it's time to start a discussion about threads. In Python, a thread is a separate flow of execution within a program. This means that a Python program can run multiple operations concurrently rather than sequentially by using threads. Imagine you are cooking dinner. You need to boil water, chop vegetables, and stir a sauce. If you were to do this task one after the other, it will take a lot of time. First you will boil the water, then chop the vegetables, and finally stir the sauce. However, if you use threads, you multitask. You can start boiling the water, then while the water is heating up, you can chop vegetables, and while the vegetables are cooking, you can stir the sauce. In this way, you are doing multiple tasks at the same time, reducing the overall time it takes to prepare the dinner. In Python, each task, boiling water, chopping vegetables, stirring sauce, could be handled by a separate thread. These threads will run concurrently, so the program can handle multiple tasks at once. Example 2. Imagine you are working on a computer. You need to download a large file from the internet, but you also want to check your emails. Without threads, you might have to wait until the file finishes downloading before you can check your emails. However, if your email client and the file downloader uses threads, the file can be downloaded in one thread while the emails are checked in another thread. This way you can check your emails without waiting for the file to finish downloading. Both tasks happen concurrently, so at the same time, improving efficiency. In Python, threads are implemented using the threading module, so you need to import here, import threading, and I'm gonna import time because we're gonna use this module also. Now let's create a function def task. It's gonna have a name and the duration, and I will print starting task, and I'm gonna put dot format name. Then I'm gonna type time dot sleep duration. Then I'm gonna type print task completed dot format. So that format name. Now if I go down here, let's push this a little bit, and if I type here task, let's call it thread 1, duration let's say 3 seconds, task, I'm gonna call the function thread 2, duration let's say also let's put 4. Now if I run this, we have starting task thread 1, tasks thread 1 completed, starting task thread 2, tasks thread 2 completed. So they are executed sequentially, one after another. To solve this, to have them executed concurrently, we simply type here thread equals to threading dot thread, and here I'm gonna pass a target, which is gonna call a function task, and we're gonna pass here thread 1 and the duration, let's say 2 seconds. Then I'm gonna type again thread equals threading dot thread, so threading dot thread target, again task, and I'm gonna pass here thread 2 and 3 seconds. Alright, so we have target and we have our function here called task, and I'm gonna put a comma and I'll type args, and now I'm gonna define the values for the parameters of the function task. Parenthesis, I'm gonna call it thread 1, and it's gonna have a value of 2 for the time. Then I'm gonna go down here, I'll put comma, args, parenthesis, thread 2, comma, let's put 3 seconds. Now if I run this, and I also added here to start the threads, you type thread dot start and thread dot start. Ignore this here. Now if I run this, alright, so if you run this, you get starting task thread 1, starting task thread 2, thread 1 completed, thread 2 completed, and this took less time than what we had previously. So if I comment this, and I'm gonna call task, let's put also let's say thread 1, 2 seconds, task name thread 2, duration 3. So we have in total 5 seconds. Now if I run this, we have first thread completed, then we have starting task 2, thread 2, and we have task thread 2 completed. So it took more time. But if I delete this and if I uncomment this, now if I run this, let me push this down a little bit. If I run this, we get both threads starting at the same time, so 1 and 2, and we have them completed, 1 and 2. So they are executing now concurrently at the same time. That's why we have 1 and 2 are starting together, and they are completed together. Right, this is our discussion about threads and Python, and I'm gonna see you in the next video.